You told me. I mean, but you said a long time ago you had a key. You
Yeah.
forgot?
No, I ended up giving it to
Oh, okay.
Pete.
Yeah, okay. Cause I was gonna leave it for him, but then when the old boy came, I didn't have, I didn't have to do it, huh?
He called me.
Okay. I didn't expect nobody to go in. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's cool. I ain't tripping with this shit.
What up, Facebook? Who's on YouTube today?
Who you talking to?
He said we streaming. Twitch. Do we have anybody on Twitch?
Yep. Red roll.
You are now listening to the Real Game Sports Show on Villa Koola Radio with your boys, Calby Easy and Big Marcus.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
What up, what up, what up, what up? This is The Real Game, the game inside of the game, the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. This is your guy, Calby Easy, and rolling with me in that big body Escalator, them 33 and a halves, is that guy, Mr. Smoke Till Eat Show, Mr. Vice President of South Dallas, Texas. Big Mark. What are you doing?
I have to adjust the new arm that we have.
Oh, okay.
You liking it?
I do. You're a little fancy. I had to, I was putting up my laptop and I was trying to work around and not knowing I could move.
Yeah.
Everything.
You might have too much shit on the desk.
No, everything I have is necessary, so it's called on this.
Okay.
That's what it's called, so that's what it's called. Big Marcus, man, what's going on, man? You good though?
Man, excited, man. I am excited.
Okay.
We get into it after you introduce everybody, man. But I am excited today, man.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and do that. Let me do the credits first, and then we're going to get into your excitement.
Okay.
Let's introduce my guys, man. My super producer, SP. Mama call him Cameron King. We like to call him SP. What up, sir? How you doing?
I'm great for training today, Cal. Be easy. You good?
Brother, I'm blessed, man. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here.
Already. Let's have a good show.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will, SP. And that guy, the great, easily the great, London, the great. What's going on, London? Good, sir?
Yes, sir.
Already. You're awake. You're awake. How was your Friday? Was your Friday good?
It was a good.
Very uneventful?
No pun intended.
Why is this phone? I'm sorry, London. Why is Black phone on the table? Black. Why is your phone on our dude? Why is your phone on our table during our show? Is that your way of trying to get on the real game?
Hello?
No, I gotta go this way.
You didn't have to go this way, Black.
I
You could have.
did because
You getting your?
yeah.
Okay, Black.
Check out the block every Saturday. PM. Y'all can carry on. Sorry.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Brad.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Brad. Oh, and he's here today, man. He's here today. Our statistician, last but not least, is in the building. You doing okay, sir?
Doing good.
What was wrong? My mama helped me out. This is a job. So when you go to work and you can't go, you gonna call your manager and say, "My mama said I can't come to work today."
Man, you got a school or something, man? Calm down, man.
We'll talk later. We'll talk off the air, last but not least. Thunder's in the building, man. He gonna join us in a moment, man. Dame, you good, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right. He gonna join us in just a moment, man. Friend of the show. Facebook, dude, man. We are live. We are Facebook live. Let's tune in and turn up with you guys. Hit that share button on your page. Like it if you haven't. And comment today, man. Let's go, man. We finna get wild. We finna get real crazy in this thing. Twitch, what it do, man? Do we have any listeners on Twitch? If we do, let us know what's going down in Twitch, in that Twitch world. And what else we on? What else we on? What else we on? I missed one. YouTube, what it do? Villa Koola Media. All things media on villakoola.com. Check us out, man, on YouTube, man. Real official. Last but not least, Big Marcus, is VillaCoolaRadio.com, man. What it do? VillaCoolaRadio.com, our foundation, our base. Check us out right there. Website, all things Villa Koola. Okay, we got everything out the way?
Yeah, before we get started, man, shout out to all the white people in my life. They love me like Starbucks, man.
Where that come from?
Hey,
Where does that come? What
you mean?
I'm just asking. Where does that come from to all white people in your life? What does that come from?
that's a shout out. You know what a shout out is?
I know, but to all the white people, what did they do? They did something special for you this week?
No.
Just in general.
Yeah, that's just how I'm feeling today, man.
Already. Well, shout out to all the white people in my life too.
Yeah, man.
Already.
Man, fuck it, man. Shout out to all the white people.
All 4 of them. All 4
You
of
only
them.
got 4 white people in your life?
I guess that's why I digress. I don't have enough white people in my life. London,
that might be it, man.
That might be it.
Might be it, man. Get some white people. Have some white. You gotta have a white friend.
Well, London the Great is my good white friend.
Yeah, you gotta have at least one, good one.
London, not good. London the Great is my good white friend. It's all good. It's all good, man.
But man,
what's up?
I'm crunk because Mayweather is getting ready to train, man. We finna have another Mayweather fight, man. Y'all talking hello, Wilder. What's your boy from Dallas? What's his name?
Spence.
But the true champ, pound for pound, is money. Let's talk money. You want to talk money?
Nope. Nope.
Let me ask you this: dude train for nothing
to get more of your money. To get more of your money. That's the only reason. That's the only. And look, who want? I said I wasn't going to even talk about this, but who wants to see him fight MMA?
I do, and everybody in this room.
Let's take a poll. Let's take a quick poll.
You don't think people want to see this?
No. Let's take a quick. SP.
What's the question though?
I got you. Hold on, Big Marcus. SP, would you like to see Floyd Mayweather in the octagon?
In the octagon?
Yes.
Meaning like that MMA?
Why we just can't ask you a question and you just give us
He don't know.
nothing is simple. Nothing.
Listen
to the show. Okay.
No, he don't listen to the show.
Okay, go
man.
ahead, SP.
No, I would not.
Okay, thank you, SP. Thunder, would you like to see Floyd in the octagon?
No.
Thank you, Thunder. Miss Lady, you busy over there, but just give you. Okay, because you own it too. I appreciate it. Would you like to? Do you know Floyd Mayweather? Yes, sir. Would you like to see him?
Why? Hold on. Why you ask
that was wrong. That was wrong. That was wrong. I should have said that. Why you point that out? She wasn't even paying attention.
Hey, I just pointed it. I'm
Yeah, but she didn't even. She wouldn't even own that till you said that. Hey, she's gonna answer my question. Keep going.
I'm trying to correct you. I'm trying to correct you, man.
I apologize.
I'm trying to make you a better man.
Thank you.
A savant.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Big Marcus. Would you like to see Floyd Mayweather fight in the octagon?
Yes.
Hold on. Why?
I don't know.
See, disregard her answer. She don't even know why.
Why?
Put an asterisk by it. Let's not disregard. I'm gonna put an asterisk by it because she don't even know why she wants to see him.
That's a lot of people's answers.
They don't know why.
They don't know why.
Okay.
You know.
I like seeing him fight.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna come back to you, Miss Lady in the red dress. London the Great. Would you like to see Floyd Mayweather in the octagon? No. Good job. Last but not least, watch this. He gonna go ahead.
Yes.
I told you he gonna go against me every time. He do it every time. Brad, would you like to see Floyd in the octagon? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Why, Black? Why?
I think that's
Why not?
He don't have a
He
reason.
has a chance of losing.
Black, you're not gonna take over our show. Just leave it alone, cause this is what you're gonna do.
Question.
Nah, cause you're gonna try to take over the show. 1, 2.
It's tied. It's tied.
It is tied. We need one more to break it. Stephanie Love.
Stephanie Love.
Please, I need your assistance. Please.
Man, come
Stephanie
on,
Love.
man.
Would you? Yeah. Would you like to see Floyd Mayweather fight in the octagon? Yes or no?
I
God, dog.
And you know why? Because
Why?
I think that people put Mayweather on a pedestal, and this is out of your arena. So I want to be able to show people the truth.
Okay.
She's a Mayweather
You
hater.
do everything just because you the knockout king.
Okay, so
And you was talking about
the
people
cage.
taking over the show.
Hold on. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm gonna elaborate on your answer because I love that answer. I asked lady in the red dress a minute ago, do she want to see Floyd? She said, "What is the cage?" So
No, it's a cat. I just googled it. It's a cage.
see, but she didn't even know what this. Did you know?
I have to do something with a place they fight or something.
Yeah,
and
what-
you can ask the question.
Yeah, the octagon. I said the octagon.
She looked it up already.
I know.
She know what it is. You ain't got to explain it to her.
I'm not to the riders. No, the riders. Riders might not. Somebody might not know, and out there didn't know what the octagon was. You know what I'm saying? They might not know something.
Tell them to Google it too, just like she did. We ain't got time to be instructional show, man. This ain't YouTube and a tutorial stuff. You know what I'm saying? But getting back to what we were talking about, man, it's a lot of people wanting this, man.
Okay. Who is it? Okay. Well, maybe so. Just by the small sample size, you may be right. You may be right.
And the question is, why not? Why not? Something different, like we got last time.
All right, man. Okay. I just.
But I didn't want to hijack. We wasn't even supposed to talk about this. To be honest with you.
Shout out to everybody who want to see Floyd Mayweather in the MMA. Wow. This is. Anyway, let's go ahead. SP, let's go ahead and take a break. Let's go ahead and get that first out the way, man. Pay a few bills, get some advertisement out there. Let's go ahead, Big Marcus. We're going to fall back. We're going to come back, man. We're going to get into these hot topics because, like I say, man, today is going to be a fire show, man. That Breezy segment is on deck. Do or Die is coming up shortly. We're going to make some money today.
Look for Mayweather fight, man, November. Early November.
This dude said, look for Mayweather. They're not even talking about a Mayweather fight.
Man, look for it, man, early November, man. I'm leaking the
He likes to fight
information
in May, though. He likes to fight in May.
It's a little too late to be fighting in
Yeah,
May.
that's true.
You know what
That
I'm saying?
is,
So
'cause it is
we'll
May,
go
it's
with
March.
November, man.
That's right.
But go go to your commercial.
All right,
man.
let's go ahead and take a break, man. We're going to come back on the side. This is the real game. Let's go.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolaradio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real. Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. Aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaradio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaradio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love sweet.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Big Marcus, man, we doing this thing on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, man. Every day, every Saturday 2 to 4, right here on Facebook, Villa Coola Radio, Twitch, YouTube. You can catch us every day, all day. on Facebook, man, and our own website, and our what else we catch us on? Did I say everything? Tune in. I always forget tune in, don't I? I always forget tune in. Catch us there too.
I ain't listening to you.
I know. Also, go ahead to your app. Go ahead to your app store, whatever you got. iTunes, iPhone, Amazon, Google Play Store. Download the Villa Koola Radio app. It's the headphones it's the globe with the headphones on it. So download that and get all our music. Big Marcus, Cam King. We got who else we got? And Prue, Poltergeist. Our DJs, man. I think I'm missing one. SP. Who am I missing?
No, you got them all.
I got them all. Okay.
You mean me? You say me?
6.
You say me?
Henry 6.
Yeah, and Henry the 6, man. That's how we're missing. Henry the 6, man, out in Cali, man. Hit them boys up, man, on Villa Koola Radio. Y'all
Man, did you check out the mix Saturday, man? The old school mix?
I did. I checked it out. It was impressive. I must admit, it was impressive.
Oh, hell, shit.
It was impressive.
Shit.
It was impressive.
Oh, let me perk up, man.
It was impressive.
Put my mic up a little bit, man.
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
I really did. I was.
Oh, man.
I was glad not to hear Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Yachty.
Oh, hey.
Who else you like? Who else you like? Last but not least, who else you like? What's those guys you like? 6x9 Tekashi.
Who?
What's his name? 6ix9ine. What is his name? The one that got the colorful gold.
Let's call him 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine. Some dude, man.
That's the man. Her.
He got the hair.
Rainbow hair.
With the rainbow hair.
Nice.
He nice.
That's what I'm talking about, man. This dude is off the chain.
I couldn't take the dude serious, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking at the hair and I'm like, you look like a clown.
I thought he was bad, and when I listened to him, I liked the
Now,
music.
before we get into our stuff, man, tell us right now, what's that dude name who you say had a degree to go to Harvard, but instead he chose rap?
Lil Pump.
Lil Pump.
He could have went.
He could have went to Harvard.
But he chose rap.
He chose rap. Do you buy that thunder? No. Okay.
Why not?
I'm just asking the question. He's, he could have went to Harvard, but instead he went to rap.
Okay.
Okay.
So a lot of people make decisions like that.
I just don't believe he
rap.
could have went to Harvard. That's all I'm saying. But he said he's so.
It's a lot of things you can't believe, man.
Okay, all right, let's go, man. Hey, shout out to James, man. James, we got those issues fixed up, man, so we good right now. Preston, what it do, man? I saw you chime in on the comment page, man.
What
Good.
issues we had?
Shared issues. I mean, I guess something with sharing the page. I guess, I don't know. Whatever it was, it's okay now.
Okay, then my follow-up question is,
What?
how is it fixed if you don't know if
Just go along with it, Big Mark.
Oh, okay.
You combative today.
It's fixed, James.
Damn, let's go.
Whatever it is.
Say, man, March Madness is in the building, man. Do you know Frazier went down last night? Man, we're going to get into all this, man. We finna get into all of this. We had a upset of the century. I think for me, it was the biggest upset in sports history. The biggest upset in sports history. The biggest upset in sports history.
Buster Douglas.
You know what? Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson is on par with this. But this right here, what happened last night with
I ain't never seen Miracle on Ice, but that's what they comparing it
well,
to.
yeah, they comparing it to Miracle on Ice with Rush and that. But I'm telling you, what the University of Maryland, Baltimore, what is it? University of Baltimore College? What is it?
University of Maryland in Baltimore County.
I don't even know the name of the school. But they knocked off Virginia, not just the #1 seed, but the #1 overall seed. They knocked them out. I thought I would never see a 16 beat a 1. But last night it happened. And not just beat them down. Took them behind the woodshed and put a whooping on them. Beat them by 20.
What happened then?
I'm going to tell you what happened.
Tell me what happened.
I'm going to tell you what happened.
The perfect storm?
It was the perfect storm. But one thing about, first of all, Virginia came in, just felt like them being a #1 seed, the 16 was going to lay down. Didn't happen. And the coach, Ben, one thing about these coaches, that's why I say, great coaches like Coach K, Roy Williams, the Tom Izzo, they make in-game adjustments. He made no in-game adjustment. His team played a slow-down process. Last night, that team was trying to speed them up. You was trying to impose your will. This team was not trying to hear it. Play with them. You got the better athletes. Play with them. But instead, you didn't. That's
but then the shot was off, though. I mean, you can be the coach and put the players, but if your shot off, I want to say they shot like 14% from the three-point line.
In-game adjustments. Listen, let's drive it then. Let's play inside out. Let's stop shooting the threes. In-game adjustments. Listen, you can't allow a 16 seed to beat me. I can't let that happen. What's the name of the school again? University of who?
University of Maryland in Baltimore County.
Nobody's heard of them. No one has heard of them. No one. No, it was a 3 in the brackets. ESPN bracket. It was what you say it was a 3% chance of teams beating them. 3%. Those are the people who went to that school. Nobody gave them a chance to beat Virginia. So
some dude did. Some dude won 16,000.
He has ties to the university.
He put $800 on a bet.
He has ties to the university. Something.
It was one dude though. He bet $20,000 on a parlay, right? He had Duke, Purdue, and Virginia. So off that $20,000, because he picked our favorites, he was gonna make $800 off that 20, and he ended up losing the 20.
I don't know if I would have made the bet if I only would have made $800 off a $20,000 bet.
Yeah.
I'm not the smartest guy, but I'm not the dullest crayon in the box either. But hey, to each his own. If you got 20 stacks to throw away, do your thing. Please.
He didn't have the 80 on the 100.
There it is. The 80 on the 100. The 80 on the 100. Boy, we're going to have to talk about that in just a minute. The 80 on the 100.
Nah, you don't want to talk about that. That's too complex. That's too complex, man. That'll shoot over your head, man.
Way over your head. But anyway, Big Mark, is anything that stands out to you so far in this NCAA 2018 basketball tournament?
Pac-12 is sorry.
They had 4 teams to go in. All 4 lost first day.
Texas teams are not doing so well.
Did TCU win last night?
No, they lost.
Okay. Texas lost.
Texas lost to some, yeah. They went to overtime. Texas went to overtime.
Who Texas lose to?
Nevada.
Nevada, there you go.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, same old tournament, man.
Trae Young. What you think about Trae Young? Oklahoma's Trae Young. What you think? Is he ready?
He's not ready for the NBA.
Why is that?
The regular season of the conference wore him down, right? He wasn't the same as he was at the beginning of the season at the end. You agree with that, right?
Yes. He's 18 years. He was 18 years old.
No. I don't want to hear how old he is, man. That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
It ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
The fact that it's 82 games in the NBA and you're playing with bigger and stronger dudes, you're not ready.
Okay.
You're not ready. And he is definitely not what you said last night, the Steph Curry.
Steph Curry 2.0.
Come on, man. Stop playing.
Easily.
Stop playing.
Easily Steph Curry 2.0. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why one Trae Young. I'm going to tell you why in the riders that's listening. Why Trae Young is ready. Trae Young played on an Oklahoma team that had nothing but Trae Young. He still led college basketball in scoring and assists, something that has never been done in college basketball. We've had some great college players. He's the only one that has done it. He had defenses playing against him that other guys have never even dreamed of seeing. Okay?
As the season went on. You sound like a storybook, man. Come on, man.
Yes, Big Marcus, as the
season. You think he's the only one that's seen them defenses?
Nobody has seen the kind of defense that Trae Young was seeing. No college player was subjected to that type of harassment.
Well, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that.
Come on, man. Step your game up, Big Marcus. What are you doing?
Stop,
Where's your Moon Rockets? Where is your Moon Rockets, Big Marcus?
Stop believing everything you hear.
I believe what I see. My eyes tell me that Trae Young is ready for the next level.
Only defense that I know that people ain't seen is 6 dudes on the court that defending one person. That's the only thing I ain't seen.
Sometimes it feel like he has 6 people against him because when you have your teammates of less talent and you're the only one on the court doing what you do. Listen, Trae, let me tell you something. Did you watch him play from the beginning to the end? Have you watched him play?
Yeah, I watched him play.
Trae Young, if you listen to what the commentators are saying, close your eyes. You think you're listening to them commentate Stephen Curry. That's what you see. Now I have someone in the room that disagrees with me wholeheartedly, and I'm going to let him chime in shortly. But Trae Young is ready. He's ready to go to the league. He's ready to take over.
No, Trae Young has to go to the league. He's required to go to the league because you can't put up another season like he put up. Right. You know what I'm saying? He can't keep. He started off hot, and he couldn't even maintain it this year. So nah, he need to come on out while his name is hot.
You keep saying he couldn't maintain. He averaged 28 and 9. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Did you watch the Cosby Show when they did the altitude when Theo was having bad grades and Bill told them about the grade. You go up and average out. So if you have a couple of 40-point games at the beginning, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And another thing, they was at a point where they needed somebody big to push the college basketball season. They needed a face.
Well,
and he was the face.
Yeah, well, Oklahoma had no business in the tournament in the first place. They had no business in the tournament. You're talking about an 18-13 record, 2-10 down the stretch. No factor in their conference, but there's a Trae Young factor. And we're going to get into something later on. You wanted someone you know, Big Marcus, and you asked me about it. Why don't certain schools make the tournament, right?
I had a person, I had someone at the barbershop request that we talk about a certain topic.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get it out the way.
His thing was why black colleges. It wasn't a lot of black colleges in the tournament, and when they are in the tournament, they play each other.
I don't know. I don't even know why. I don't know why that question was even posed.
His thing was he has a homeboy from Grambling that goes to Grambling from Lincoln High School. And they ended up winning the
SWAC.
They was on a
well, they won the regular season, but the postseason.
But they had a 14-game winning streak
in the SWAC.
I'm just telling you what he said.
In the SWAC.
So what is your? You don't have any problems that Grambling's not in, or these other teams don't get in?
Power 5 conferences are gonna get most of their teams in. Mid majors are gonna come before your historically black universities anyway.
So we last on the totem pole.
When are we not last on the totem pole? Come on, man. Don't act brand new, Big Marcus. Don't act brand new, buddy. I understand, but real talk, I understand what he's saying. I'm going to get out of here, SP, in just a moment. Let me say this. Give me about 30 seconds. I always say that it ends up being a minute, 30 seconds. The reason why it's all about money, right? It's all about money. Grambling is not going to sell out anything, okay? They can't even sell out their own arena. They don't even get their own support at their own university. There's no way you're going to put Grambling on the road on national TV and play the number 1 team in that bracket and have Grambling fans to show up. It's not going to happen. That's why you have an Oklahoma with Trae Young, who had no business in the tournament.
Maybe you or
maybe I'm just right.
Let's go to break, Cam, or whatever. What we finna do?
No, man, we finna go to do or die.
Oh, okay.
Hey! Before we do that, let's drop that Ric Flair.
But to be the man, you gotta beat the man, and I'm saying,
woo!
Do or die. Pick one.
I like that.
In the backseat of a caddy, chop it up with do or die.
All right, guys, let's get this do or die in for the week. Talking a little NCAA. Do or die, Cal, be easy.
Yes, sir.
Duke was the 90s Duke, Christian Laettner and Grant Hill. That was a better championship team than the 2000 Florida team. Joakim Noah.
Joakim Noah, Al Horford, Corey Brewer. All NBA players.
Went back to back.
Yeah. Were they a better? That's a good question. I'm gonna say die only because Grant Hill and Christian Laettner was just. Christian Laettner was probably one of the best college basketball players ever.
Okay.
College, absolutely college. So I'm gonna go with Duke.
Okay, yeah. Big Marcus, how you feel about it? Duke was a better.
I'm gonna say Duke.
Champion.
Duke
was better.
Yeah, Duke was better. They just more recognizable.
Okay. All right. We'll take that. Do or die, Big Marcus. The number 1 team going out in the first round in the tournament was Vegas Hoax, or All Up to Vegas. Sure, they won a bunch of money.
Say that again.
The number 1 team, Virginia, going out. That was a money thing, Vegas thing.
So you asked me, was it fixed?
Exactly.
I'm gonna say die.
Okay.
You had to think about it?
Huh?
You had to think about that?
Hey, man.
Wow.
Anything's possible.
So how you feel about it?
You don't believe?
Cal B.
You ain't been listening to K-Files, man.
You haven't. Yeah, I don't think he has. How you feel
Wait
about
till we
it?
get in this building, man. We're going to lock you up, man. You're going to have a 4-hour crash course, man.
K5.
Okay,
I'm listening to
K5.
K5.
Break
Listen,
it down, bro.
I'm listening to K5. No.
Not a fix.
No,
Number
it
one
wasn't.
team going out in the first round.
It was not a Vegas hoax. It was
Wasn't a
First
fix.
time ever.
first time. It was not a Vegas hoax.
Okay.
If you watch the game,
There's no point shaving going on
no,
whatsoever.
Virginia was just
No chip in the basketball.
Virginia was whooped.
Okay. All right.
No
Period.
chip.
No chip.
All right. Okay. We'll leave it at that. Moving on. We were talking about Mayweather earlier. Cal be easy. This Mayweather in the octagon thing is just another,
give me the drop.
Payday. Who?
What's the drop? What's the?
Nah, that's my drop, buddy. Nah, to
What
be
the who the man drop?
Yeah, come on.
Oh,
man.
okay.
Don't play that for him.
So
Don't play that for him.
Let
That's
me finish
fine.
my
You gotta get
question.
his own. You gotta get your own.
Let me finish my question.
Go ahead.
So is this Mayweather in the octagon thing just another payday for the cable companies? Pretty much.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And he's not getting any of my money. I got the Fire Stick though. I got the Fire Stick now. So yeah, he can get my time, but not my money.
Okay.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. All right.
You
Big Marcus,
got
how
to pay
feel
for that.
about
You
it?
got to pay for that fight.
How you feel about it? Is just a payday thing?
Nah, this the real deal,
Just a real
Holyfield, baby.
thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Mayweather, do or die then, Big Marcus. Mayweather in his heyday. I know pound for pound is what we're talking about here. We know different class weights here. Mayweather, better than Tyson. Pound for pound.
Do.
Boy, stop.
Do.
Boy, stop.
Do.
Stop it.
Longevity.
Stop it.
Longevity.
Undefeated.
All right. Buster Douglas and
That
Chris
coat.
did knock Tyson out of it.
What was that
Cal
movie?
be easy.
What was that movie with the principal when he said, "You're killing your brain cells. You're killing your brain cells." What's that?
Lean
movie?
on me.
Lean on me. Killing your brain cells. You're killing your brain cells.
Man,
did you say? Did he say?
Did you watch the Mike Tyson?
Did you say Floyd was better than Mike Tyson?
Yes, sir.
So we know how you feel about it, Cal. Be easy.
Man,
That would be a die.
did you watch the documentary, man?
What documentary?
The day before he got knocked out by Buster. Floyd ain't got knocked out.
I know.
The Devil's.
You can't catch Floyd
The
to knock him
Devil's
out.
candy, man.
You can't catch
The
him.
Devil's candy.
Women.
Nah.
What?
That dust. That white dust.
That white dust.
Pimp.
No disrespect. No disrespect. But you know, I'm
Pimp
just saying.
tiebreaker.
Well, I gotta
Mayweather or
be careful
Tyson.
today, though. I gotta be
Boy.
careful today. Him
Well, I gotta
bro.
send you to a class.
Hold on, we finna get a tiebreaker. Mayweather or Tyson, Pimp?
Man, I gotta say Mayweather, man.
Mayweather.
dog.
Whoa.
Are you kidding me?
Whoa.
And we grew up with Mike Tyson.
Who's the savant now, man?
Moving
Not
on.
y'all.
Moving on, guys.
God,
let's
dog.
get a couple more in here. Serena Williams and Venus just participated in another women's couples finals and stuff. Do or die, Cal. Be easy. Is Serena hands down the best female tennis player ever?
That's easy. That's point blank. I don't even think that's worth. She's one of the greatest athletes of all time.
Gotcha.
So
That's what I wanted to hear.
yes, sir.
Big Marcus, how you feel about it?
She won a major being 3 months pregnant. Come on, man.
That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
She did some crazy
Yeah.
stuff just recently.
You can't answer the question.
So she was pregnant.
She
while
was 3 months pregnant. Won the Australian Open. What do you?
Does that give her some kind of advantage, like a 2-on-1?
Moving on. Moving on. Let's talk a little comedy, Big Marcus, since we're getting a good laugh here. Monique over Tiffany Haddish.
I go with Tiffany, man.
So that's a die.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
die, man.
All right.
Listen, man, I love Tiffany Haddish.
Uh-huh.
And I understand Monique is doing her thing and going through it, but Monique is funny. Tiffany to me is just not stand-up funny. She's not. She's not stand-up funny. She's funny as far as the movie and just the way she acts, her personality. But Monique funny is funny. Tiffany, I love Tiffany. But she ain't great.
Man, you smoking
She
something.
ain't
You
great.
must ain't seen Girls Trip.
Okay.
You
Well,
ain't
that's
seen Girls Trip, have you?
that should
That's
do
your
it down
problem
for the
right
week.
there.
But I got one more before we get out of here. Is this a true or false, or do you know? What was Theo's middle name on the Cosby Show? Does anybody know?
Why he
Anybody
asked
know?
us that?
Anybody
Why he
know?
asked us that? What is it? It was a funny name. It was a
Started with an A.
Aros.
You close. You
I-
close.
I've heard
You
it.
close.
I've heard it before.
You close.
I've heard it before.
Aloysius. And that should do or die.
Do or die. Pick one.
You wanna ride in the
Aloysius.
backseat of a Cadillac, chop it up, or do or die.
Before we go to break, why did you ask us about the middle name of one Theo
Because I brought up the
Huxtable?
Cosby Show.
Yeah, he brought up the Cosby Show,
The
so that made me
episode.
think
I
about
thought everybody seen that episode.
Theo Aloysius Huxtable.
See, it take a lot of gas to go up, but as soon as you know, reach that altitude, you don't use a lot of energy, a lot of gas. I learned that from Bill Cosby, man. Shout out to Bill Cosby, man. Fuck it, man. I learned a lot from that dude, man.
Shout out to Bill Cosby.
And Aloysius sounds like somebody that should have went to Harvard.
Yeah.
I learned how to drop pills up in people's drinks.
So does
Wanza.
Little do they know. Little do they know.
Look, it's just.
I missed it. What was that? I missed that. You gotta get out. You gotta go to video. But what was that?
I learned a lot of things from Bill Cosby.
Right.
He just
So your
he
drink
just
right
gave you,
there.
he just slips you a Mickey.
Man, SP, let's go to your video, man. What's that vicious, man? Let's get to it. Go ahead.
What
bring
up,
it in.
Jamaica?
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
That's right, nigga. You gotta get your papers in this motherfucker. I ain't mad at you at all. Hey, yo, what the fuck you wanna be when you grow up, rah-rah?
Nigga, is you stupid? I wanna be a motherfucking outlaw.
That's right, nigga. Housing these hoes, you feel me?
Now I'ma set the record straight, and I don't mean to be rude, I'm just gonna tell it like it is, so nigga take it how you wanna. I was raised on the corner, yeah, that project living, distributing them narcotics just to buy new tenants, cause we ain't have nothing. We all come from broken homes, this ain't no Beverly Hills, niggas get killed on the regular, so trust me when I tell you these young niggas is predators. They'll ride for this shit and die for it, it's a cycle, we wasn't raised this way, we was brainwashed to the fact that if you didn't hustle, you wasn't gonna have shit. Niggas in and out of jail at a young age and get out, come back to the block just like a slave. Fist fights turn to gunfire. Look, we living in Vietnam, just in a whole 6-block perimeter. At any given time, man, we trapped in circles, so watch your back at all times, cause somebody might hurt you. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground, nigga, surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street dry with them whacked out lyrics. But Night Creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your dues, and nigga get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling dime rocks. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground, and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street dry with them whacked out lyrics. But Night Creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels, and nigga get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling dime rocks. It's like a train wreck, a straight head-on collision, and everybody on a mission for the next big thing. And your friends could turn to enemies in a blink of an eye. So think wise and be careful with decisions, cause the wrong choice will cross you up quicker than you think. Nigga, squeeze and don't blink, then walk off with a smile. Now you swine low enough for retaliation. Wiping bullets off, duct tape the handle so that bitch got grip. Duct tape the clip so that bitch don't slip. This is a jungle, so you gotta be vicious just to maintain. It's a standoff. These niggas ain't playing, these niggas ready. We don't glorify them hits, but it's strictly about business. So if you talk to the police, then you gon' be a dead witness. Nigga always talking about they side, then get pissed and start singing like a bird. Get served when they release. And then get served when they release. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street, ride with them whacked out lyrics. But Night Creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels, and nigga get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling dime rocks. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street, ride with them whacked out lyrics. But Night Creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels, and nigga get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling down. Don't nothing change but the time, and we be clocking them out. Posted up on the block 24/7, so when I die, I'm not gonna go to hell. Go to heaven. Now that's a good question. Niggas thugging out here, so we adjust to the problem. It's either me or you, and it ain't gonna be me, cause I'm a survivor. Better stay in your lane before it be an accident. Niggas all around production still. We been this shit, organized to the full extent in this crime life. So we switch it up. Gotta invest that money, clean it up so we can stretch that money for a longer time. If not, then it was all for nothing. Cause the Fed be watching, they kick the door, then they gon' shut the operation down. Raid the place, then seize the state, incarcerate the whole crew, and now you're going upstate. And 9 years behind bars in this fucked up place. In this fucked up place, when I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground, and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street, ride with them whacked out lyrics. But night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels, and nigga get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling down rocks. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground, and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street, ride with them whacked out lyrics. But night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels, and nigga get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling down rocks.
What's up, world? You're listening to Villa Koola Radio.com. Tell your friends.
Oh, what it do, what it do? This is your boys, Cal B, Easy, and Big Marcus. I mean, this is the Real Game Sports Show on Villa Koola Radio, man. We doing our thing. Facebook, what it do, man? Share the page, man. Let's go and get out there. Let's get going. Big Marcus, man, we were just talking about the Cosbys and the up and down trajectory.
We was also talking about makeup artists. And the fact that you needed a makeup artist.
Yeah, what I said was I needed a.
You needed a what?
Well, I said I needed a fluffer.
A fluffer.
Right.
You needed a fluffer.
I thought a fluffer was the people who. Okay, I know I'm.
Get the porn stars prepared.
Huh?
Before they get ready to go on?
Well, I thought the fluffer was people who did makeup and got you, no, put the thing on you and fan you.
A fluffer, if you didn't know, is okay. So
he'll be listening.
He wasn't listening. Where have you been?
I'm trying to tell you what the definition of a fluffer really is.
I know what it is, but go ahead.
Oh, so you do know?
Yeah, they just told me.
Oh, okay.
We had like a 5-minute conversation about it.
Okay, I'm late. I was just trying to make sure.
Yeah, appreciate it, Speed. Yeah, I see. No, what I thought was a fluffer was the people who, well, they do get you ready, but I thought you got ready for your, Okay. Well, it is a show that. Anyway, I was wrong. I stand wrong. A fluffer is not who I thought it was. So I don't need.
I'm gonna get you a fluffer though.
I don't need one for the real game.
Man,
I do not need a fluffer for the real game.
Yeah, man.
Off that D list.
Yeah. Okay. But we was talking about the Cobb. We was talking. I want to ask you something. I want to ask you a question, Big Mark. We were talking. You brought up Pac-12 teams, how they were out in the tournament. No Pac-12 teams are left. The coach for Arizona, Sean Miller. Now Arizona was probably the best team out of the Pac-12. They lost.
Was they?
Well, they probably had more clout than the other. Washington was the other team, Oregon State, and I believe USC. Those were the 4 Pac teams that was in the Pac-12 in the tournament from the Pac-12. Washington had trio. They had the guard. They had the DeAndre Ayton, which was the guy who was supposed to got paid. Sean Miller, the coach. Sean Miller, he's there. He's coaching. Should he stay there? Should he stay at Arizona? Should they fire him?
They should fire him.
Why should they?
This is the perfect time to fire him.
Why is it? Why is it the perfect time?
Basically, because they can blame it on the play. Ain't no way you should have got blowed out by 20 points.
Yeah.
You wasn't ready.
To Buffalo.
But
shout out to Buffalo.
Shout out to Buffalo.
Buffalo.
But anyway,
Buffalo.
Do you know somebody that play for Buffalo?
I don't know not one person play for Buffalo. It just sound good saying.
Okay.
Buffalo Bison.
But nah, real talk. They should let him go. I mean, with him being under investigation, 9 times out of 10 it's true. Hey man, see ya.
Yeah.
You finna lose all 5 of your starters. Either going to the NBA or transferring. So you might as well start new.
That's what I'm gonna keep my eye on the guys that's supposed to stay. Who's gonna leave? Because if I have a son that's there and that's gonna be able to play, I'm looking because if what he did finds out to be true, they're gonna get hit heavy, and you can kids scholarships goodbye, you can kids NCAA appearances goodbye. So at that point, what is the point of staying on a team that's just only gonna play regular season basketball? What's the point?
Hey, start new.
Yeah, right. Okay. I just wanted to get your intake.
He shouldn't even coach again. That should have been his last game.
If and I know we finna get into FBI because you love FBI's and subpoenas, boy. You get super excited about that, don't you?
Hey man,
because we finna get into Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. NC State, he was another player that supposedly had got paid. Allegedly got paid. Allegedly got paid while in college. Allegedly got paid.
Okay.
However, this week the FBI, here you go, subpoenaed.
Already,
NC State.
Stay woke, player.
Former coaches, a few more people with ties to Dennis Smith Jr. And why are we talking about this? Dennis Smith Jr. is a Dallas Maverick. That's why we're talking about this.
Nah, we talking about it because he got subpoenaed by the FBI.
There we go. We
real,
love subpoenas over here, don't we?
Be real, man.
Okay, so tell me about it because here's my question to you.
Now, before you didn't get
Go ahead.
They requested financial records and phone calls from family members to the what school was this?
NC State. North Carolina State. Yes.
And also they wanted to know the relationship between Adidas and NC State. And they wanted all the call records and everything of that.
Right.
It's going down, man. Stay woke, baby.
Stay woke. Okay. So let me tell you, say it's going down. Now the coach at the time, Mark Godfrey, he was there. He just got hired at Cal State Fullerton, I believe.
Won't be there that long.
But I just had to say that because we'll see what's going to happen with him there. However, with Dennis Smith Jr., which is now in the NBA. Okay.
Why you keep saying that?
Because you're so excited about this. I'm trying to understand what's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen to him.
Why not?
What could happen?
He could go to jail.
He's not going to jail.
He
man.
probably won't go to jail, but he can get in trouble. This ain't.
What kind of trouble? That's what I'm trying to understand. What kind of trouble? Because you so infatuated with the FBI.
Up to jail. He can go up to
but you
jail.
just said he's not going to jail.
He probably won't.
Okay, so why are we talking about FBI subpoenas and Dennis Smith Jr.?
Dennis Smith look like a informant anyway.
No, here we go.
he look like he gonna get in there and just start talking.
Man.
They gonna flip him. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, say you facing time, man. It's bribery, man. This ain't the NCAA, man. That's the problem you got.
Well, I understand that. This is not the NCAA doing the investigation. This is the FBI. I understand that. I get
U.S.
that.
government.
I get it. The Southern District of New York. That's where everything goes
down. The same
down.
people who arrested all these other people is the same one that issued the subpoena.
Right.
Dennis Smith, stay woke, baby.
We should have took a count of how many times you gonna say subpoena during this segment because you love that.
Now you need to count how many times I'm gonna tell him to stay woke. Stay woke, baby.
Yeah. Well. Don't go to sleep, DSJ, because they coming. But anyway, like I say, NC State, they might have sanctions come down on them. But as far as Dennis Smith Jr., man, I don't see it. But again, it's the FBI. Who knows? I'm still waiting on the phone recording with Sean Miller from the coach we just talked about, saying he was gonna give me the money. If it's about money, talk to me. I'm still waiting on that. So
hey man, it's like FBI ain't in no here just because you know what I'm saying. But I am gonna give a call out to Smash the topic. Maybe he can hook us up on the tape.
Maybe. So we'll see, man. Well, shout out to the NCAA tournament, man, that's going on right now. I'm looking at it right now. Duke is doing their thing with URI, University of Rhode Island. So who's your favorite, though, before we move on? Who's your favorite for the tournament?
Virginia. Nah, just play. Nah, real talk. I'm glad Virginia's out the tournament. They the most boring team ever.
Right.
I have ever watched, man.
Right.
Watching their games is like when you told me, like, man, you need to turn on the game. I didn't even turn on the game because that's how boring they are.
It's like watching paint really dry.
So I'm glad they out the tournament, man.
Yeah, it's like watching paint dry. It hurts to watch Virginia play, but they win. They were 31-2. So what they did was it worked. It just didn't work last night. Like I said, the number 1 seed lost for the first time in NCAA history. Wow.
Man, I'm going for Notre Dame though.
Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They the NIT.
Okay. Stupid. But you know what? I want to say this, man. Shout out to the UConn girls. UConn girls last night, man. Last night, you know. Let me go to my other. I got research everywhere. Let me go to my.
You got notes?
Yeah, I got notes, and I got it right here too. They scored 140 points last night, man. Shout out to UConn, man. They beat somebody by 88 points. I don't even know who they played.
That's the point. You don't
they
know
played
who they
St. Francis of Pennsylvania.
That's the point, man.
What was the final score?
140-52.
Yeah, 140-52. So they did their thing, man. Shout out to the UConn girls.
You
that's
shout
my
out
favorite
because they hit 140 points.
Well, that's my favorite to win the NCAA tournament.
Who? Come on, man. Who don't have them as
No,
a
that's
favorite?
my favorite to win it all. They can beat boys too. They could probably beat some boys.
Come on now.
They probably could. UConn probably could beat some boys teams. Not the top 2 teams, but they could beat Grambling.
Man, why are we touching on this subject, man? You need to leave these subjects alone.
I said they could be Grambling. What are you talking about? I don't want to make nobody mad, man. They could be Texas. Texas Southern's in the turn. They could be Texas Southern. They could definitely be Texas Southern. So let's go ahead, man. I want to get into the NFL. So what we're going to do, Big Marcus, man, we're going to take us a break, man, because I want to get into these deals that were signed, man. I like what was going on this week in the NFL. And I'm going to explain to you, coming up on the other side of this commercial, why LeBron James is the GOAT. I'm going to tie this together, why he is the GOAT. I'm going to talk NFL, but I'm going to explain to you why LeBron is the GOAT. London the Great, let's get into the commercial, and we're going to come back on the other side talking about the GOAT. Let's go, Real Game.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolaradio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaradio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaradio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, so let's win.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaradio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
On VillaCoolaradio.com.
Hey man, what's going down, man? It's your boys Cabbies and Big Marcus, man. At Philip Koola, man, doing our thing. April. So it's March 31st, man. March 31st is gonna be a real big day. Stay tuned, guys. March 31st is gonna be a huge day. I bet y'all saying we know what it's gonna be. Well, just hold on. March 31st. It's gonna be a huge day in the city. Big Marcus, the GOAT. LeBron James, he's the GOAT. The GOAT stands for the greatest of all time. Right? What he has done has transformed the way guys sign contracts. He has. If we know one thing about LeBron. He don't stay tied down to nobody. Okay, he's a nomad. He's not a nomad, but he knows how to stay somewhere long enough, and if it ain't right, he gonna get out of there. Now think about this. I like what happened this week with the NFL. These quarterbacks, man, we had some quarterback movements. It only took one quarterback domino to fall, and then everything else fell into place. I'm not gonna give you all the rundown, but I'm just gonna give you a few names here.
Please.
Kirk Cousins. What?
Don't give us the whole run.
I'm not gonna give you, because I do have a list, London the Great. I do have a list.
I got a list today too.
Do you? Okay. Kirk Cousins. What your list is about? What you got a list for? What? I don't even see any notes. So where you have a list? It's up here. Okay, good job. See, I have notes. I got notes.
I have
papers. I have laptops. What do you have?
I'm technology. I got technology.
You have a tablet
baby.
that's off.
The tablet ain't out, baby.
It's not off, but what I'm saying is on a black screen.
Hey,
so
man.
there's nothing there.
Ain't nothing we talk about important right now. When we start talking about something important, that's when I use a tablet.
Kirk Cousins, watch this, Big Marcus. Kirk Cousins, 3 years, $84 million. Now I want y'all to don't pay attention to the money.
Kirk Cousins, how much?
3 years, $84 million for the guarantee. Now I'm gonna give you a few more names. I want y'all to pay attention to the years, not the money. Case Keenum, 2 years, $36 million, 25 guaranteed. AJ McCarron, 2 years, $10 million. Sam Bradford, 1 year, $20 million.
Why don't we can't pay attention to the money? Because
we're paying attention to the years. I'm gonna tell you why. I like what's going on here. These guys are saying, you know what? If the situation ain't right, I can leave. I can get out of here. I don't have to stay married to you forever.
It's a two-way street, though,
yeah,
buddy.
It is a two-way street, but we looking at it this way.
I'm looking at it the opposite way.
What's the opposite way? Because I really don't see a negative.
I ain't got to put up with your ass for 3-4 years.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? I give you this money. You know, everybody ain't getting guaranteed money.
Well,
Kirk Cousins is a exception.
Yeah, he is fully guaranteed. Now, Case Keenum is getting $36 million with 25 guaranteed. AJ McCarron, 2 years, 10. I think 6.5 of his is guaranteed. Sam Bradford, $20 million, 15 guaranteed, and he has a team option for $20 million on the second year. Sam Bradford, I don't know who his agent is, but he is.
Man, that dude right there.
Sam Bradford's been getting he's been getting bags since he's been in the league.
Man.
I was reading something this morning. Since he's been in the league, Sam Bradford has made $140 million.
He made that on the first contract.
He made, yeah.
He's the last person to sign the $50 million bonus. So, you know, them big bonuses they was giving. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, guaranteed.
So he Sam Bradford, man, he's getting it in. But now I just
but
like
this is not NBA.
No, it's not NBA. But LeBron, look at LeBron. LeBron doesn't sign nothing longer than a year or two. And so that has Kirk Cousins. Remember, we talked about this before. Kirk Cousins has become the LeBron of the NFL, not because of play, but because of thinking. He thinks he's thinking like, you're not going to keep me here if you're not doing what I need to be great. I can move on.
I think you're giving Kirk Cousins a little bit too much. Because the way I see it is Washington didn't want him. And that's the reason why he didn't get the long contract.
Well, you can see it that way, but they franchised him 2 years in a row. So they wanted something. They franchised him 2 years in a row and gave him $40 million, over $40 million.
Hey, man.
So it's something about him they like. But I get what you're saying. I just like the fact that these guys are understanding business. You know what I'm saying? It's all I like that, man. I really do. I really do. Shout out to Sam Bradford though, man. I was like, God dog, dude. Been getting back since you've been in the league. Le'Veon Bell though. Le'Veon Bell signed a franchise tag. I want to get your input about Le'Veon Bell. What do you think he deserved? And well, let me ask that before you ask that question. Let me prep the riders on what's going on with him. He's did sign for the franchise tag. Didn't want to, but basically what Le'Veon Bell wants, he wants number one money from a running back. He wants number two money from a wide receiver. So basically, he wants to get paid. He's already the highest paid running back in the league. He makes 12 a year. The next running back, I believe, is Devontae Freeman with Atlanta. He makes $8 million. So he's already has a nice financial gap between him and number 2. But he wants to be paid accordingly. So what do you think about that?
Shut up and run the ball.
Shut up and run the ball. Lord have mercy. That's all you got to say, huh? Shut up and dribble. Shut up and run the ball. Well, if you know what, I get it because you know what, because if you,
don't get out loud.
No,
Calm down a little bit.
I get it.
Bring it down a couple notches. Bring it
No,
down.
because if I'm Pittsburgh Brass, if I'm management, that's what I'm saying.
I'm real though. You the highest paid player.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. You ain't got to come no OTAs, no training camp. Just show up for the first game like you did last year.
Right.
We good.
Right.
But I'm not finna give you a long contract. Even though you are the best, you know.
Yep.
I'm giving you the money, just not the years.
Right. Right.
Be cool with that, man.
Because right now, I believe his contract on the franchise tag, I don't have it up in front of me, but I know it's about $14 million.
Hey, man, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's about $14 million on the franchise tag for the running back. But he wants that. He wants to add that. He wants to build that number 2 receiver money inside of it. And I understand. But, you know, like I said in the past, the brass is saying, listen, we've used you up. We've given you 400-plus touches for the last 3 years. We're going to use you up some more. By the time we finish with you, you're not going to be worth what you want to get paid. See what I'm saying? We're going to use you so much. We're going to use you so much that when you leave out of this facility, you ain't going to have nothing left.
There you go.
Well, hey man, like I told you, man, it's a slave trade anyway. That's NFL for you though, but that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother
Yeah, it's
day.
a whole different conversation.
For a whole nother day. But yeah, shout out to Le'Veon Bell, man. He's gonna get paid. He's gonna get his money, but as far as the years, not so much. Not so much. Talking about that. Now you brought this up to me last night too, Big Marcus, about Eric Reed. Now, Eric Reed, somebody may ask, who is Eric Reed? Who is Eric Reed? For those who don't know, Eric Reed was the starting safety for the San Francisco 49ers when Colin Kaepernick, I'm not gonna say the MLK of our time. That's a little bit much, but he's a very important person.
He is.
Very important person.
You
Colin
sure?
Kaepernick is one of the most important people of our time. And if they were still doing textbooks, he would be in the textbook for later generations. He should be.
In a textbook.
Absolutely. Colin Kaepernick has, you said wokish? Did you say woke? Is that what you said?
A while ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Colin Kaepernick. He's keeping people awake. He's keeping people awake. But this is not about Kaepernick. This is about Eric Reed. Eric Reed says he is not in the NFL because of what?
Colin Kaepernick.
I didn't finish my sentence.
I didn't finish my
sentence. He is not in the league because of Colin Kaepernick, basically. But now when Kaepernick took his stance, Eric Reed, and it was another player, I can't know who it was. Obviously, we don't know. It doesn't matter. He took a knee with Colin Kaepernick. And since then, he has been he's been an outcast in the NFL. And we're talking about a 26-year-old safety. He's only 26 years old. Had a pretty productive career. Had his stats up here. He's had a pretty productive career, but he cannot find a job. So
poor Reed.
You say what?
Poor Reed.
Poor Reed, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you? Because you brought that up to me, and I looked at it and I said, well.
No, I just brought it up, man. I thought it was funny, man.
What's funny about that?
That now all of a sudden he want to complain about not having no job.
I don't think he's complaining.
He complaining, goddamn it.
No, it's not a complaint.
What is it?
It's
then,
facts. A complaint is something. A complaint is a series of statements without facts. It's just complaining. You're just complaining. I just made that definition up on the
Yeah,
fly.
you just did.
It sounded pretty good. It sounded really savantish.
A complaint can be facts.
It could be. It could be. But now Eric Reed, man, in his defense, man, 26 years old. I'm looking at the stats right now online, man. This guy. He's played 16, 15 games every year except the last two.
I don't need to know his stats,
no, I'm just
man.
saying
What stats got to do with?
I'm looking at his production.
For what?
Huh?
For what?
I'm just saying, well, why would a team not want to sign him?
Because you took that knee. You stood up with your homeboy. Kneel with your homeboy. So you get the same repercussion as your homeboy. You don't think so?
But I mean, yeah. Regardless of what I think, that's happened. That's definitely what happened. I think
But now all of a sudden you wanna, talk about it. You wanna come out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they treat me like this. You didn't think they gonna treat you like that?
Boy, I tell you. You right.
Nah, he wanna be the next Kaepernick. I guess he important too. He's supposed to be in textbooks too.
Nah, he won't make the textbook. He just make the Real Game Sports Show. He just make the Real Game Sports Show. But shout out to Eric Reed, man. Hopefully you unemployment kick in. But all was gonna happen for him because he's done in the NFL. Yeah, I'm looking at the stats, man. Nothing.
So if he's
out,
done, is Kaepernick done?
Yeah, Cap is done. Cap is done. You know,
okay.
I said it over and over again, man. We're gonna have to move on, but we
No, I want to. You finna say we failed him?
Yeah, we failed Kaepernick, man. Don't play.
My list.
Your list of what?
Listen.
Okay.
You tell me what it is.
Okay.
Josh McCown, Aaron Murray, Garrett Gilbert, Mark Sanchez, T.J. Yates, Trevor Knight, Phillip Walker, Zach Terrell.
This is not
Cooper
a real
Rush,
list.
Cooper Rush, Tyler Ferguson.
No.
These are quarterbacks. These are a few of the 50 quarterbacks that has been picked up after Kaepernick has been fired. Who is Cooper Rush?
He played for your Dallas Cowboys. He's a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay. He signed May 12th. You can catch this article, man, on the Undefeated.
That's interesting.
Austin Davis.
He played in Cleveland. I don't know where he at now. Could be sacking groceries. So
Some dude named Zach Desert.
I know he
for the Cowboys.
Yeah, well, he played for the Cowboys. He was on the practice squad.
Okay, he got signed. So
I'm gonna give a shout out, man, to my guy Emmy, man. Emmy, what's up, man? I saw you time, man. Appreciate you for tuning in and showing out with you guys, man. The Real Game Sports Show. Cal B. Easy and Big Marcus, man. Who else is
on that sad note, man, let's move on to the next.
Man,
topic,
we had
man.
the breezes though, so we finna pick this thing back up.
Okay,
that was
man.
a very sad note, man. We didn't get that music, that sad music too.
Yeah,
She
man.
had that sad music.
Stop
playing
talking
in the
about
background.
Kaepernick, man.
I know, man. Let's go. Breezes, man. Let's go. Let's get to it.
Who is the hottest bitch in the game? Cal B. Easy's Breezes.
I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem.
Man, what it do, man? This is part of the show, man. When we get to highlight beautiful ladies of the city, Dallas, Texas. We are in the Triple D, Texas. We get to highlight beautiful ladies, talk about what they're doing, what their ambitions are, and basically what they're holding on to.
How you know what their ambitions are?
It's just something. I don't know what these girls are doing, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
I'm just asking questions, man. I know,
It just depends.
My fault, man.
Yeah, I know, man. You really just don't. I mean, for people who hadn't seen the show, watch for the first time, they'd be like, "Wow, okay, he's really." Here you go, tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying? Well, bro, we got something going here, man. Let's, let it ride.
My bad.
Brianna Bett, she won last week. She knocked off the champion from last week. So this is her second week on the Real Game, Cal B. Easy's Breezes, man. And Brianna Bett, man, like I say, man, she loves her Dallas Cowboys. Do we have that slideshow up? Okay, London the Great said it's coming. What?
I'm gonna help you out on the things now. Because of that. So she's very intelligent, goal oriented.
Okay. Look, it's a little different than what I would say, but hey, man, it works for me, brother. It works for me. Brianna is goal oriented.
Yeah.
Is she?
Man, you supposed to play along with me, right?
Oh, okay. I'm about to say
the ambitious,
okay.
Very ambitious.
Okay.
Knows what she wants.
Know what she wants out of life. That's
Yeah.
right.
Very determined.
Yeah, that is true.
Very determined.
She definitely drinks her water, and she gets she works out. She works out. She definitely works out. Brianna
I can
Bett.
see she getting sleep too, man.
Yeah.
Especially from that picture right there.
Yeah, eyes look good. No, eyes look really, really good. Brianna Bett, man. Shout out to Big Marcus, man, on the
shout out to them tights, man.
Ain't much left when she get out of them. I know that. Ain't much left. But her challenger, man. Let's shout out to her challenger, man. Let's click over to her.
Dundada.
Is that how you say it? Shalon Dundada. Shylon Dundada. Her name is Shalon Shakur, though. That's her name. She's a model entrepreneur.
Ooh, I put that picture up.
Feminist, yeah. If you need a place to stay,
I just
man.
changed my vote. Oh, you at?
If you need a place to stay, man, she'll help you out. She is an apartment location.
Oh, I thought you would say she could stay with you or
something. No, that'd be a negative, sir. That'd be a negative. That'd be a negative. Nah, but man, she's pretty, man. She's a very pretty girl. Brianna Bett, she's pretty as well. These both are pretty. I tell you what, can't be easy breezes, man. They are coming with it this week. She's light skinned. Brianna Bett's a little darker skinned. So we got the best of both worlds, man. We got the best of both worlds today. She's a model. She is a model, so you could tell with her figure. Brianna Bett is a little more thicker. Shalon Dundada is a little more slim, but she is sexy. She is sexy. Take care of herself, get her rest, drink her water.
She's power driven.
She's very power driven. She's very power driven. She's very power driven. Pretty girl, man. Pretty girl. So, shout out to both the champion and the challenger this week. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get these votes in and see who's going to go into that next week as the champion of the Cab Easies Breezes. SP, are you ready, sir?
I am. I'm going to have to go with the challenger this week.
Okay, I figured that. I figured that was more your flavor right there. Shalon Dundada. Good job there. You ready, Big Marcus?
I'm just waiting for the get back to the champ.
Okay. And they both love their Dallas Cowboys too, man. Don't get that twisted.
The champion.
The champion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of that them tights.
Okay, because of the yoga pants. Brianna Bett. Good job there. So we need that final tiebreaker. Lady in the red dress. What's your name again? I'm horrible with names. Sean. Government name? That's government name?
Man,
Some people might not want to use government name.
FBI.
That's FBI. He love FBI subpoenas.
She tell your name, Sean. Keep it there.
I just said Sean. I didn't say middle and last. Okay. I didn't ask for socials.
Okay.
Miss Sean.
Yes.
Did you saw the pictures?
I saw the pictures.
Would you like to vote? I would love to have your input on this week's Cab Easies Breezes. Caught you off guard, didn't I, Miss Sean? I mean, these are beautiful ladies, and I would just like for you to give me your opinion as far as who you think should move on to next week's round of being a champion. I mean, Sean, this segment only supposed to be a few minutes. Miss Sean, you got to look at both screens.
Well, yeah, because we got two right here.
Oh, okay. She looked back at the other screen.
It's two.
It's two. We have a slideshow, so Big Marcus. Yeah, pictures probably flip back and forth.
That's Brianna.
Just
Brianna.
yeah. I trust your judgment. I trust it. Taking this long, I definitely trust it. Classy. That's the first one I've heard. Haven't heard that on the Cab Easies Breezes.
Classy. That's the first.
That's interesting.
That's the first. I'm very curious at which picture was.
What is that?
That's the one I need to take out.
Yeah. Okay. Brianna Bett. Wow, Brianna Bett. Good job, Shalon Dundada. However, Miss Sean chose Brianna Bett, so therefore she is this week's champion. That's 2 weeks in a row for Brianna Bett.
Can I ask what picture was classy?
The one she had on the white.
With the lace, the black and white.
In it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't too revealing.
Was that Shalon or Brianna? 'Cause none of Brianna's have. Okay. We gotta go.
We gotta go. I'm
gotta go.
I'm gonna have to take that picture out.
Take that picture out. Take the classic. Okay. So
class is not what we going for.
Okay. Shalon Dundada, she did a great job this week, man. She showed up. She definitely showed out. She definitely showed out. But anyway, she does receive a party gift. SP, let's get to it.
Bye, bye. I don't need you in my life. Bye, bye. Can we talk about it? Hell no.
Well, real quick. Let's go ahead, play that parting gift for the champion this week, Brianna Bet.
Hi, Miss Parker.
Good job there. The reason why I asked me to get out of here because you being a woman, sometimes you see things differently than me, you know, and I just wanted your input on. And you said something that none of us have ever said on the Cabin Street. We've been doing this for a year, okay? Classy. We've never said classy, okay? So no disrespect to any of the challengers or the champions, but we just never used classy before. So with that being said, SP, man, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We got that video coming up, Fire with who is that? Absolute N8 and who was that?
Crazy Act.
The Crazy Act. Wow. Let's go get into that fire. Let's go.
Give me a second, Cal.
Oh, we're going to give him one
The
more.
Real Game on VillaCoolaradio.com.
Oh, we're going to give you a second. We're going to give you a second on the great. We're going to give you a second, sir.
Every once in a while I fall off. Dude.
That's okay. That's all. You know, it's all about falling down, but how you get back up.
Oh, God.
It's all about getting back up under the great. That's it. That's what life is about, sir. We all fall down.
Oh, here we are, Kirk Franklin.
No, that's Donnie McClurkin.
I know, right?
Donnie McClurkin. Yeah, Donnie McClurkin. We all fall down, but we just got to get up. Can't stay there. We good?
You sure?
It feels like fire, it's burning up just like fire. I got that fire, baby, let it burn. I got that fire beat from K.I. Dallas, Texas representing what you suckers gotta say about it. I stay united with the A1G. Fort Worth, stand up, haters stay and you'll see. We stay away from police, you already know the story. Eyes open, mouth closed, make moves while y'all snoring. Y'all bore me with that mumble rap. Little kids probably thinking, man, what's wrong with that? Yo, I never trust a man who mumbles. He ain't a man of his word and ain't no telling what his tongue do. He probably high off heroin or pills, drooling on himself until the truth gets spilled. Are you a snitch or a bitch that sucks dicks, dismiss, confess? I can't get with that shit. You fucking with some fire spitters. I have your head up seven with the rhythm that deliver that fire. The truth is on your fire. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Like fire, it's burning up just like fire. I got that fire, baby. Let it burn.
1 flame, 2 flame, 3 flames, 4. Make way, fire marshal coming through the door. If you didn't come to party, what you come for? Got them bottles of Ciroc headed to the floor. I know you see me, Throw shade my way, my nah. Attitude at the door, can I have fun? I hate to burn a bit up like a Scion. Hair done fit fly, that's no lie. Shoes match, I'ma catch winkle right eye. Got an A on my chest, super sci-fi. Kill 'em dead, what I said, rock a bye-bye. Crazy acting, they don't know how to act. Grip the mic and jumped on chaotic track. Feeling myself, I crept up from the back. Set it ablaze, turn the stage into a cul-de-sac.
The roof is on your fire. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Like fire, it's burning up just like fire. I got that fire, baby. Let it burn.
Legit. Call me Junior, got the fire like 400 degrees. They hate me so much right now, I'm like Khalees. Please, I ignore the he and she say, cause I don't have beef like Chick-fil-A. And you can say that drama for love and hip-hop. I be chilling so hard, I don't put on flip-flops. Kick rocks, say the thoughts, it's a lot on my mind. Why you sweating me like the kid is mine? It ain't no compromise, prime time Dion. They ain't come to see you, Otis. I feel like Leon. Tempting peons to step up their game. No role model, but could show you some things. Niggas is commode, I mean full of shit. Niggas is by sorta, call them trash men. Then call a fireman, cause what I got hot. About to burn some shit down, I feel like left eye.
The roof is on your fire. We don't need no water, let that motherfucker burn. Like fire, it's burning up just like fire. I got that fire, baby. Let it burn, let it burn.
Chaotic Tracks.
KoolaRadio.com. Tell your friends.
What's going down, gentlemen and ladies alike, man? This is the Real Game Sports Show, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in with that first hour, man. We're on the second half, just about the second half of the second hour. Thank y'all for taking your time, spending your time with us, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support and the love and the hate. Got to have a little hate. Got to have a little hate. However, but for the most part, man, it's been all good. Dame has joined us, man. Listen, man, he needs no introduction, man. This is a friend of the show, man. Thunder, man. What's going down? You good, sir?
Yes, sir. What's happening with y'all?
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
You good? You good? You straight?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Anita, man.
Shout out to Anita? Okay, shout out to
And
Anita.
that motherfucking pound cake, man.
Already? Okay. Good job. Good
Man,
job.
we had a conversation, man.
About?
Not Anita, but about cooking in general.
Okay.
And we some disclaimers. You know, a couple of disclaimers. First of all, we was high. I ain't gonna tell you who was with me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But we was eating the pound cake. You know, so it was just two of us. You know, and multiple pieces of pound cake. So the other person tried to convince me that if you can cook, that means you got some good
Oh, my goodness.
sex. I didn't fall for it though.
You didn't fall for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was a conversation over the pound cake.
I've never known the two to equate to one another.
I didn't get it. I thought maybe because he was high though.
Maybe.
Cause he ate like 4 pieces.
He ate about 4 pieces.
4 pieces, man.
Yeah. It was good though.
Big pieces.
It was big pieces.
Oh yeah. It was worth it. It was worth it.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Yeah, I had talked to someone about that, and
You talked to him about the conversation we had,
Well,
or about the pound cake?
the cake.
Okay.
The cake.
Trying to
The
clear
cake.
it up.
No, the
Okay.
cake. The cake. Not this.
Uh-huh.
Because the person asked, did I get some cake? And I said, no, I didn't get any cake. I said, well, when I went to get some cake, the cake wasn't as fresh as it should have been because the lid wasn't put back on properly. So air got to the cake.
This dude right here.
What? The cake wasn't as fresh. It wasn't. See, this is a test. I only eat cake if I can hear it talk. And this is how it talks to me. I take the cake, I squeeze it to my ear. If I don't hear nothing, I don't eat it.
You done wasted a piece of cake. You put your dirty ass hands all over the cake.
Yeah, I had worse than some dirty cake. I've had worse, so hey. But the cake has to talk to me.
I ate the cake 24 hours after you brought
Well, I didn't. I wasn't up there 24 hours after though. I wasn't. I wasn't.
The
there
next day you talking
no,
about?
it was 2 days after that.
2 days after that?
Yes. The lid wasn't put back on properly.
Okay.
So if as you guys was eating the cake, you guys just did not properly.
You always got some complaint, man.
Complaint.
Your head just ego, boy.
Let's
like
talk.
You can't eat 2 day old cake.
Of course I can. I like for it to be fresh. Who doesn't eat fresh? Who eats cake that's not fresh?
2 days is not fresh.
But if Earl get to it,
regardless if Earl get to it or not, 2 days is not fresh. If it done been made 2 days, it's not fresh.
I like fresh cake. Don't knock me for liking fresh cake.
Man, how you doing today, man?
I'm good, brother.
You know
How
what
are you,
I'm
man?
saying?
I'm with you, man. 2 days is not bad. Man, you could slip some ice cream on that thing, man. It would have been all right.
Yeah. 10-second microwave, man. Put some ice cream on there, let it melt.
I agree with everything you just said, Miss Sean and Thunder. However, we have no microwave. We have no ice cream. We had neither one of those things.
You ain't gotta have that, man. The cake.
I want
guarantee
fresh cake.
The cake tastes the same, man.
I squeezed the cake. The cake said nothing back. I didn't eat the cake.
You know how crazy that sound? Yeah, he's squeezing people.
Yeah. Word said
What did
touch
you do with the piece you squeezed?
I threw the piece away. The cake wasn't fresh. It was not fresh. Now I didn't throw the cake away. The cake was not fresh.
No, the cake was still sitting there.
The cake's still sitting there.
It's still there.
Yeah,
with the lid on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's on there properly because I don't know what they mean.
It's definitely
You
not.
know what I'm saying? I
Now
don't
it's
know what
on.
that means.
It's on there properly now because I put it back on. Unless somebody ate some more cake and then put the lid back on properly. But I put the lid on the cake properly. We spent 4 minutes talking about properly lidded cake because you guys don't know how to put the lid back on the cake properly. That's why the cake wasn't
You
fresh.
shouldn't have brought the cake up there if that was the case, man.
No, the cake. I wanted to make sure everybody had a good, Yeah. Oh, really? You want to go there? You really want to go there?
I ain't want to see it.
You really want to? Yeah, okay,
cheap
let's.
Dang, this dude cheap, man. This dude cheap.
Yeah.
Cake only costs $25.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If anybody's been buying cake, you know what I'm saying, like for birthday, you know, cake can cost $150. You know what I'm saying? It's a $25 cake, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a $25 cake.
Mm-hmm.
He don't want to pay $25.
Yeah. Was it worth $25?
It's worth $25. It's worth $25.
Yeah. As long as it's worth it.
But
man,
his reason for not, it wasn't. He didn't have no reason for not wanting to pay the $25. He just cheap.
didn't want to pay.
He just cheap.
I got to get into something real quick, but before I get into it, here it was. This is it. It wasn't about being cheap. It was just about the cake or keep my money. It was all. It was it's simple math. It's either you want the cake or do you want your money. I said, you know what? I want my guys to have a nice piece of cake. And that's all I did. I didn't get a thank you, though, Michelle. Nobody said thank you. No thank yous around here.
The only reason why we got the cake is because she already made the cake and couldn't cancel.
She didn't ask for all that.
You guys want to say thank you?
No, thank you.
Shame on y'all.
No. Horrible. But we're talking about cake. I want to talk about Cowboys.
Oh, hell.
I want to talk about Cowboys Thunder. I want to talk about Cowboys.
Man,
and I
what's
need
there to talk about?
Yeah, well, here it is. I wish camera, look at me. Look at me.
I think everybody looking at you.
They looking at me? Okay, good. Mm-hmm. Here it is. And Dame, I need you to chime in. But this is my time. I'm sharing it with you. Okay? I'm sharing it with you. Here it is. I've read the boards.
Hold on.
What?
How many people in here are Cowboy fans? Everybody in here are Cowboy fans? Okay, so we got
Looks
all.
like it's unanimous.
Yeah, we got all
excluding Bird.
This is the audience I need.
Yeah, so you are talking to us, right?
This is the audience I need.
Okay.
Real quick. This ain't going to take long. I'm going to let Dame chime in.
All Cowboy fans.
I've read the boards. I've seen the comments on different boards about what the Cowboys should and shouldn't do, who they should pick up. Listen, free agency. No. Stephen Jones don't believe in it. After the Brandon Carr deal a few years ago, they don't go into free agency and sign in big-time contracts. Now, what they would do in free agency, they would find depth. They would find a guy and pay him $2 million. They're not going to pay anybody. I know everybody wants Tyrann Mathieu. He's a 5'9", 190-pound safety.
He gone.
He's on Houston. But the Cowboys was not going to pay for him. I know people was talking about Ndamukong, so I know. Listen, if you want money, you don't want to come to Dallas. That's number one. Now, another thing that I got a list. But you want to talk about free agent pickups. Here's what you need. The Cowboys have needs, okay?
So you telling us what we need?
I'm telling you what you need. The Cowboys selected 19 in this year's NFL draft. 19. Two things can happen. Steven can trade back, pick up a few more picks in the later round, second and third, or he can stay at 19. If you stay at 19, these are the names to watch for. There's 3 players at 19 the Cowboys have got to have if they're there. Number 1, Deron Payne. He's a defensive tackle for Alabama. Now, this is no certain order, but if Deron Payne is there, take him. He is a defensive run stopper. Take him. Number 2, Roquan Smith. He's a linebacker out of Georgia. He's 6'1", 235. He play inside. He play outside. You just lost Hitchens. Sean Lee, you're going to probably lose him to injury. And Jalen Smith, you don't know what you're going to get with him. Roquan Smith, if he's there, get him. But number one, if this guy is there at the 19th pick, he probably won't. But if teams are scared away because he's a nose guard naturally, you have got to get Vita Vea. Defensive tackle, nose guard at Washington. You got to get him. He's the number 1 pick on the Cowboys draft board. If he's there, he probably won't be. But if he's there, you got to take him. Now, that's your needs right there for the team. Now, somebody said to me, free agency, you go through free agency, you build your team through the draft. Why you build your team through the draft? Because it's cheaper. You build your team through the draft because it's cheaper. You draft the player, you own him. Again, this is slavery. You own him for 4 to 5 years on a rookie contract. Makes sense, right? You don't sign guys in free agency. Why? Because you're bidding against other teams for a guy that you're going to overpay for, i.e. Brandon Carr. Doesn't make sense. Build through the draft. Another reason why the Cowboys do not go through the free agency process, because their money is tied into their own players. Okay? That's where their money is. And I have no problem with paying your own players. At least you know. It's kind of like a used car. If you're buying a car or you have a car at home, when you buy a used car, you don't know the problems of it. But if you have a car that you've had for quite some time, you know the problems of that car. You know how to drive that car. You know how to caress that car. You keep your car. Used cars, got to be careful because you don't know the car. Last but not least, Dame, I know you're ready. You're about to fall out that chair. Last but not least, let's leave Dez alone. Let's leave him alone, okay? I'm going to tell you why you leave Dez alone. If you saw this week the free agent contracts that these wide receivers have signed, okay? These guys have not been producing. Paul Richardson. Who is Paul Richardson? I don't know. He played in Seattle, but he just got $40 million. Okay? If he gets $40 million, leave Dez alone. Dez is only making $12 million, okay? 12, 13 million, give or take. He's a number 1 receiver. They don't come off trees. Leave Dez alone. It's Allen Robinson. He just come out for ACL injury. He got $50 million to Chicago. Really, leave Dez Bryant alone. Now, Camera, you can go ahead and pay him back on these 2 guys because I'm done.
But Dez is $16 million against the cap, so you can't forget that.
Well,
now
he's $16 million, but he counts so much against the cap.
Right.
Yeah.
But his salary is 12. But you got to look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, the Cowboys are looking at it from a standpoint. He's 16 against our cap, so in essence, his number is even higher than the 12 that fans tend to project. But I say leave Dez alone as well. However, I think he has to take that pay cut so they can spend money elsewhere. I don't believe that the only way to build your team is through the draft. I think it has to be a combination of both. You put some veterans with some youth. You get your veterans through your draft. You get your youth through you get your veterans through free agency. Get your youth through the draft. And I feel like they need to accompany some of this youth that they have with some good veterans through free agency. Earl Thomas being one. Jerry, if you're listening, I wish you was. Listen to every Cowboy fan out there. Go get Earl Thomas.
The reason why I didn't pick a DB as a need because last year's draft, you drafted nothing but defensive backs.
But how do you don't know how good they are? You know exactly how good Earl Thomas is.
They all played. They all played. They all got valuable experience. The reason why you don't go after Earl Thomas is because Earl Thomas wants too much money.
Bonafide playmaker.
He is a bonafide playmaker, but
that's what you need.
That's what you need, but you can't afford him. Listen. At the end of the day, you have to run a business, and the Cowboys are looking at it this way. We're going to pay our players. We're going to homegrown our players, and we're going to pay them. We're going to keep who we can. Anthony Hitchens, he was a casualty of war. We could not keep him. But at the end of the day, it's a pricey and it's a high risk when you go into free agency, because if you don't hit, you're tied to someone for X amount of years for X amount of dollars.
It is a risk, but this is a risky business. It's a lot of money on the line, but I think if you get the return, which I think you will, in Earl Thomas, it makes it all worth it. I mean, we see no signs from him that he wouldn't come in next year and perform.
Well, Earl is not a free agent though. So,
but they can trade for him. Yeah, you're right. We're talking free agency, but you can go trade for him.
Yeah, he's not. But I like Earl Thomas. He's from Texas. And he would look good in the Cowboys uniform, but from a business model, from a business standpoint, he does not fit the numbers. He just don't fit the numbers.
I think they can make the numbers fit. I mean, I think they provide as much information as they want us to know behind closed doors. I think Steven has the ability and the assets to do whatever he needs to do to get in whomever he needs, whether it be by trade, by free agency, etc. You may have to tweak and realign some contracts, but at the end of the day, they have enough resources and assets to get what they need done. I truly believe. You know, I don't know for sure, but I believe that. It's the Dallas Cowboys, man. They can do what they want.
You gonna say something?
How the hell you gonna try to tell me what the Cowboys need? True Cowboy fan.
I'm gonna tell you why I can tell you this.
No, man, you can't tell me nothing about. You can't tell me nothing about. I ain't even talking Cowboys because I'm not gonna talk Cowboys with a non-Cowboy fan.
I'm gonna tell you why what I just said. This is a life lesson here.
A life lesson.
I'm gonna tell you something, Big Mark. SP, how much time do I have, sir? None.
That's
I
it.
know. Real quick, then we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on because coming up next, I know we got K Files coming up in just a minute, but we got a commercial coming up there. We're gonna get to the K Files. But let me tell you something real quick. One thing about life is simply this. Many times when you can get into third person point of view, you can go on the outside to look in at something. You can see the whole perspective of something. When you first person, you're on the inside, you only see it from your view. So you only see outward. But when you're on the outside looking in, I can see out to in. So I see the whole scope.
But when you're on the outside, you don't get to see everything.
Yeah, I get to see everything.
Yeah,
I get to, and another thing is when I
trust Jerry Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But do you trust Steven?
I trust Steve.
Yeah.
I trust Steven to stop Jerry from doing crazy shit.
See, Marcus, I see it the opposite way. I think, yeah, he does, you know, kind of calm Jerry down. But I think we're at a point where we kind of need Jerry to take a little more reins because Steven is so conservative. You got to agree that he's been uber conservative over the last 3 to 5
yes, he
years.
Is.
There's plenty of opportunities. And here's the deal. You know as well as anybody, this is America's team. Most players want to come here. There's so many free agents that I believe that.
Let's stop that. They hadn't won a Super Bowl in 30 years. Let's stop
I don't
that
believe
talk.
that's up for discussion.
Let's stop that talk.
I don't believe that's up.
Go ahead, Dane. Stop that talk.
But, you know, real quick, Mark, what I was saying was many players would love to come to the Dallas Cowboys and play. There's plenty of free agents over the years that they passed up on that, you know, we're saying we want to win now, but we don't really prepare our team and build our team as if we're trying to win now.
Steven is taking care of the shit that Jerry Jones messed up. It's a lot of players that we are paying that are no longer with the Cowboys.
No,
wait. Come on, man.
No,
we still paying Romo.
I tell you,
we paying Romo, right?
Let's not put those.
We paying Romo.
I understand that, but that was a different situation.
What you talking about? Different? I'm talking about it's been a lot of
that
players.
wasn't a bad contract. Romo got hurt. That wasn't a bad.
That was a bad
see,
contract.
If you want to, no, it was not.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't like Cowboy fans. That's why. This is
listen,
why I don't like Cowboy fans.
That's why I don't want to talk to a non-Cowboy fan.
This is why because y'all want to shit on Tony Romo. Tony Romo was the best thing y'all had going for a very long time.
I'm shitting on everybody that has that the Cowboys are paying that's no longer on the roster.
And the first name comes.
Anytime a player is on your books and that's not playing, that's a bad contract.
He on TV.
And the first name come up is Tony Romo
because he's the first player that's making all the money.
Best player y'all had for 10 years going. We got to go to commercial break, and I need a break. Let's go to commercial.
Want to talk about this, man.
I did, but I didn't.
You want to get into it as an outsider's perspective.
Let's go to break. I'm mad.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
.com. Tell your friends.
Calm down. I'm calm down now. This is the Real Game Sports Show. Cap Easy, Big Marcus, Thunder Dame on the end, that back seat holding it down. What up?
We need a poll. To do poll questions.
About?
Just anything. We need one for the show. So
Okay.
when you say some crazy shit like what you just said, we can put it to a tip.
Okay. Everything I said made sense. Now you don't have to like it, you don't have to agree with it, but everything I said made sense. It made sense. You just didn't like it.
It made sense to you.
It made sense. Everything I said made sense.
to you.
It made sense.
Let's take a poll. And, you know what I'm saying? We'll figure out somehow what to put polls up every week.
Who they need to pick up in the draft made sense. Why they don't go after free agents made sense. Why they need to build through the draft made sense. Why you need to leave theirs alone made well, not so much with theirs, but that may be the only one. That may be the only one, but everything else made solid sense to me, man.
Okay.
Made solid sense. So, SP, whenever you want to, man, you can.
This nigga's scared.
Want to go ahead and get your disclaimer in?
Yes, sir. This is Cap Easy, the Real Game Sports Show, and Mr. and Mrs. Alien. I respect everything about you and everything about your grind. However, please do not disturb anything that I have going on in my life and the like. Thank you, and have a great evening.
Already. Are y'all ready for this? Okay. Dang. My pimp.
What's happening, man?
Did you know that I ghostwrite for Jay-Z, Ice Cube, and several other rappers out there?
Who, you do?
I do.
No, this is new information. Please share.
Well, I'm told these guys before,
Ghost.
but
Ghostwriter. Operative word ghost.
Ghostwrite. So, let me show you what I'm talking about. I do a show on Villa Cooler Radio that you can go here on our .com. Comes on every day.
Shameless
5 to 7.
plug.
It's called the Hip Hop Timeline.
Shameless plug.
Okay, that's what it's called. So, I used to do a little writing on Instagram. I would do these little essays, and people start composing music from my Instagram.
Yeah.
Sounds far-fetched, right? Well, the first person was, well, not the first person, but one of the more recent people was Ice Cube. He dropped a couple of singles after I dropped a little Instagram that I did. I'll put it up here. I tried to put up Instagram and they shut it down, so I had to do it again. So back on, here it is here. June the 12th, 2017, I did this little thing for Q. You have to read it. But after I did that, he dropped 2 singles. One of which was kind of what they do is they take little ideas or things that I say and they'll put it in their rap. Okay, so that was Ice Cube. Okay. Jay-Z as well. I did another one on it, but the most recently, Jay-Z just dropped a song the other day. I'll play it for you a little bit here.
Top off the Maybach. That's the only one he gonna drop.
Yeah.
Took the top off the Maybach.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a new song. Now he says something about Georgie Porgy.
Cam this head out.
Beyonce go off on this hoe.
I think I just.
She said, "Ain't no second."
Ain't no second. I say it all the time. She said I'm the only one in the room. Why wasn't he ready?
He'll come in eventually.
That's not it. Where we at?
I'm trying to find it. I was going back, but I needed to let it go. Where is his verse at? Oh, here you go.
Oh, they gonna shut us down.
Georgia Porgy. Okay.
So you did all that just to get Georgia? Go ahead.
That's the only thing I want you to hear was
Okay.
Georgia Porgy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Does anybody know who had a hit song, a rapper back in the day, named Georgia Porgy? London the Great. Ding 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 ding. MC Light had a song called Georgia Porgy back in the day, if you guys recall. It was a hit song. Okay, so I was doing the hip hop timeline this past week. And the hip hop timeline, what I do is I take an old school artist from back in the day and I'll highlight them with the new artists of today. So I'll start off the whole hour with that old school artist. I do that every timeline. Who am I doing the hip hop timeline on this month, London the Great? This month. You just said it. MC Light.
Another time.
So you're because of what you're. I just want to make sure I understand something.
Uh-huh.
Because of what you're playing on the timeline.
Uh-huh.
The ghosts have transferred that information to some of the hottest artists, so they can
keep going with music.
Keep
It's
going.
inspiration for their lyrics or whatever they're doing.
So via the ghosts, you're providing their energy for their new music.
Got them.
That's why you're the pimp.
Got them.
All right. I just want to make sure.
Got
Proof in
them.
the pudding, baby. It's proof in the pudding. I've
Whenever
been
you
trying
start
to
asking
tell y'all.
questions, got them.
I've been trying to tell y'all.
He's gone, B.
It's
He out of
right there in front of your face. And this is not the first time Jay-Z has done something. He did something when I did something on Instagram. That was the first time I did one, and I was saying something about Prince, and then he started dropping stuff about Prince.
I'm with it.
All right.
What's
There's
your-
your X5 for this week.
This nigga's scared.
What you got to say about that, Cal? Be easy. You know I was a world famous ghostwriter, did you?
Nah, I you know,
Ghost ride the whip.
I've heard
Ghost
you.
ride the whip.
I've heard you make that correlation before.
I'm gonna keep on giving you these things, man.
Fire, baby. Fire.
Jay-Z, baby. I write for Jay-Z, baby.
Drop
Come
it.
on, baby. He be dropping,
you right
baby.
for Jay-Z.
So you
Question
want-
though. Quick.
Yeah.
What is the next timeline? Who's the artist?
See, I don't know yet. I just
Where they come from? Just pah. Do
I
the
call
aliens
it.
give that to you?
I call it a firewall, Big Marcus.
It's a firewall.
A firewall. See, I have to put up these firewalls because I told you in prior lessons that they know what you're
Prior
gonna do before you do it, right?
So you got your firewall is not a computer fire like a real firewall.
It's just a mental block. So the people who are listening and chiming into my ideas, they won't know. They won't see it. And so I put up a firewall so they won't know. So then when I come up, it's okay, it's time to do another timeline. Then I think of who to feature.
But you need a firewall.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna get you a little cat with foil with the little spinning
That's what you need.
airplane.
Like Magneto. What was the reason why Magneto wears the helmet?
Who the fuck is Magneto?
Who's Magneto?
Magneto, X-Men. Magneto.
I know Magneto.
The villain.
Who the hell is
Okay, so Magneto is the villain that the X-Men fight, right? He wears a cape. He's the master
I
of
just know his name.
magnetism, right?
Okay.
That's who Magneto is.
Okay.
But the reason why he wears that helmet is because his best friend in life is Professor Xavier, who is a
Professor
mind
X.
reader. So he got that helmet, which
So
is
he
made
can't
of
read
some
his mind.
material
Oh,
that he can't read his mind. So you need a helmet.
All right.
Get you some foil, baby. Reynolds.
I'm gonna give a shout out. Man.
You got
I'm
10
gonna
minutes.
shout out real quick.
Shout out to Reynolds.
No, shout out to Glenn. Remember Glenn Big Baby Davis? He in the game. He in
Yeah,
the game. I was just reading something. Yeah,
Big Baby?
Yeah, Big Baby. He was in. He in the game.
In what game?
He got arrested at the hotel with dope, $92,000 worth of cash on.
Who is this?
Glenn Big Baby Davis.
Glenn
Yeah, he's in the game. He's in the game.
This is Junior or
Glenn Big Baby, Glenn Jr. You remember Big Baby Davis? Played
Oh,
in the NBA. Basketball. He played basketball. Big Baby Davis. He played with Boston.
When he on the Big Three? When he bought his,
I don't know if he was in the Big Three.
part of the Big Three,
Big
but he
Baby?
played on the team.
Oh, he did. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I
Not
missed
talking about
it.
Big Baby played for Boston, right?
Yeah, he played with Boston. Yeah. He got arrested at the
He
hotel.
played for a lot of people.
He played for Boston, Orlando, and the Clippers.
Okay.
He played for more than that, but just those three teams.
That hell say he was indicted on 7 counts of drug possession and he out of there.
Yeah, he got arrested. Had 92.
He didn't just get arrested. He out of there.
Man,
that's how you gotta say that. He out of there.
He had what? He had 126 grams of marijuana and a briefcase with $92,000 cash in it.
It's a wrap.
Oh, he might be all right. They get you probation.
That might get him probation.
They get you probation.
I mean, he got enough money to get probation.
Well, why is he? Well, I don't like to talk about folk and their money, man. But if you got bread, why are you in the hotel with $126 grand worth of weed? If you got bread,
he only had 126 grams.
That's not a lot.
I mean, not really.
Not really.
I could do that in the weekend.
Maybe he was just buying it for his personal stash.
Yeah, man.
He had $92,000 cash.
He got a weed problem.
I'm a professional athlete. I can't just go to the weed spot every day, so I'm just gonna buy my stuff.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm not judging. I'm definitely not judging. I'm definitely not judging. I was just asking. I was just asking.
I'm just giving him an excuse.
Oh, okay.
My name is Marcus, and I'm addicted to pot.
Somebody said to me yesterday, when you said that, somebody said to me yesterday, I was having a conversation with someone, and they say marijuana is not an addiction.
Everything is an addiction. Everything in life is an addiction.
Yeah, I mean, it's all types of addiction, but she was like, it's not an addiction.
She a smoker?
She's not a smoker.
Oh, then she wouldn't know.
She wouldn't know.
And I would have to agree. I mean, disagree. I don't think that people don't get addicted. I think that your mind is powerful enough to, if you want to stop, you can stop. You just have to want to stop.
How about that?
I don't think crave it as strong as some harder addictions like painkillers and cocaine, crack, etc. I don't think it's an addictive drug as well.
Shit, I ain't missed a day in like 20 years.
But I think if you wanted to quit, I think you could.
My point, Pip. Because I always say when
if you got to, you will. You will.
Exactly.
Well, if some of those harder drugs, you may want to quit, but your mind ain't strong enough to get over it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. See, because I always say that's an addiction. See, yeah. When it's all
your body comes dependent upon it.
Because I always say it's mind over matter, right? It's always mind. Like your mind is the strongest component you own, right?
Okay.
Mind over matter, but at some point it's kind of like the body does strange things, and your mind tries to tell it something, but it's fighting against what the mind is trying to. So, like I was alluding along the saying, when your body started, it started like you know, people go to rehab and they go through these withdrawals and all that. That's not mind over matter. That's your body is doing something that your mind can't quite control.
Did I bring this up?
That's correct.
Does that make sense?
I agree. I totally agree. That's why I don't believe in addiction, because what you're saying is that's your body craving something that you've been giving it day after day.
Exactly.
That's not an addiction. That's a dependency.
Yeah.
As Dame just said.
See, the real game, man, that's what we do. We are the real game. The game inside of the game. So we not only talk about stuff, we talk about the stuff inside of the stuff.
You talking about weed? You talking about weed, right?
Well, the conversation started with marijuana, however, but it grew limbs. So we kind of went into other things.
Okay.
I mean,
willpower also help you overcome 2-day-old cake.
I squeezed the cake. The cake said nothing, so the cake was not fresh. The cake was not fresh.
You not crazy or something? What if the cake said something?
If the
what
if
was
I
this, what was the cake supposed to say?
Has a lot of icing on it. You just gonna still pick it up?
No.
and-
Hey, birdies.
No, the cake's supposed to say. If I squeak, the cake's supposed to say.
You tripping? You tripping?
This is like a German chocolate cake.
No, it was pound. It was German chocolate. It don't matter what kind of cake it is. If I don't,
And I always do that.
How
can you?
The only listen, store bought cake don't do that sometimes. Now sometimes store bought cake don't do that. But if somebody make a homemade cake and I'm not able to hear it, if it doesn't make that noise to me, I don't eat it. Try it.
You go anywhere and like this cake out, you know, like you're at an event, whatever. You literally pick up cake and squeeze it.
I literally don't eat it.
So there's tons of cake.
I literally don't eat it. If the cake is sitting out and air's gotten to it, I will wrap that thing up. Wrap that thing up.
You tripping, man.
Wrap it
What
up.
if you had a
And then
wedding?
display it.
You
What if
tripping?
you had a wedding? It's gonna be sitting out for.
Well, in most cases,
Cake don't go bad for a long time.
Listen.
You know
You're
what I'm
missing
saying?
my
And
point.
it's gonna have a lot of
I
icing
didn't
on it,
say
so you
the
can't pick it
cake
up.
was bad. I said the cake wasn't fresh. The cake wasn't where it needed
Okay,
to
let
be
me
for
ask
me
you
to
this.
eat it.
Let me ask you this real quick. So if the top was on there properly,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? How many days do you get for it to be fresh? I mean, from fresh.
3-4 days, because you have to consider when you exposing it to air. Am I right, Miss Sean? As you're exposing it to air, it hardens the cake.
True that. I understand
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
all.
understand it still tastes the same, man.
Well, okay, well, hey.
Yeah,
By the fourth day, if you leave it open,
Right.
it does taste bad.
Right. And
Not
when you
bad, but tastes.
it just don't taste when you have partners who don't know how to put the lid back on the cake, it just takes the life out the cake. You know? I just
And sometimes it tastes even dry.
that's what I'm saying. That I don't do dry
Don't
cake.
close it up good, it tastes dry.
Right.
it might not be flaky and all that, but man, it's still the same. Man, goddamn. Yeah, man, butter. Man, that cake was same, man. Y'all
Hey,
tripping.
I
Matter
know.
of fact, I'm finna go eat me a piece right now, man. I'm gonna go get the shop, man.
Make sure you Facebook Live it so we can all see you hit the ground after you eat it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that
Your
cake,
stomach
boy.
gonna hurt because that
Ain't-
cake been sitting there a week with air hitting it.
That cake ain't
with
been
dust in it and everything.
ain't
All
been no
types
week.
of 100. There's gonna be all types of stuff in that cake now.
Ain't nothing on that cake.
Where?
Well, yeah,
Oak Cliff, Texas.
That he think that way. He from the hood. Yeah, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong. That cake ain't been up there
Being
a
from
week.
the hood has nothing to do with cake. Is it bougie? No, I don't think so. I disagree. I just
This is the new Cal B
I
Easy.
know what it
this
is.
is the Cal B Easy that you see.
there-
The transformation, man. This is it.
In
man.
life, there are bars. There are expectations. You lower the bar, you lower the expectation. Therefore, I'm just gonna get. Listen, I gotta get into my thought of the week, man. I'm doing something different, man. We did words. I'm going into some thoughts. I'm going into some things that kind of rest on your mind during the week, kind of hold you through, get you through. This got to be just thought of the week right here, and I want to talk real quick. We only have a limited amount of minutes, limited amount of time. Your circle. Who you keep in your circle, right? You're gonna have all types of people in your circle as you kind of grow in life. One of my friends' father told me years ago. You have people in your life in stages and seasons. Not good or not bad. It's just sometimes a person is there for a season to either show you something, teach you something, you get something from it, either way, and they move on. That's okay, either way, So I get that, but your circle, is people to me that's there. They're not in and out. They're there. But you still have to kind of be on guard for anything to happen, in your circle and most importantly around your circle. But I found a thought, man, I thought was really, really on point. And I'd like to read it to you. You can't talk power moves around people that don't have the same hunger or intentions as you. It would sound like you're being braggadocious. It would sound like you're bragging. So basically what I'm saying is, when you talk to people, you have to be careful who you're talking to, because if they're not on your level of thinking or where you are, they're going to become your haters. They will become you haters. What you talking about? You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We gotta go. Another great show. Thunder Dane, appreciate you, man, sitting in with us again. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it.
Thank you as always.
Already. Big Marcus, good job. SP, great job once again. None of the great, man. You got us through. Had some issues in the beginning, but man, like I say, man, you're the greatest. You're the greatest and the latest. Statistician, good you were here today, sir. Good, great job, Miss Sean. Thank you for sitting in, participating in our show. I would not put you on the spot again like that no more, but I just, had to do it this time. Facebook, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We gotta get out of here, man. Big Mark, let's go.
You were listening to The Real Game on VillaCoolaRadio.com. If you missed any part of the show, you can catch the replay every weekday on VillaCoolaRadio.com from 2 to 4 p.m. Central. You can download the show podcast anytime on VillaCoolaRadio.com.